to Buy from Bohe, the show that celebrates Barbadian micro-entrepreneurs. This week, we have the opportunity to do the all to both. Micro-entrepreneurs span the gamut. We do all kinds of things. This week, we have a cadre of women who are exceptionally talented at doing the all to both. Here with us is Tara. Tara, what's going on?
What's going on, Kim?
I am so excited to hear about your brand story because I think Bajans do all to both and you just do naff things. So please tell us your brand story. How did everything get started?
Well, Kim, my brand story is one that I must tell. I started in weddings and events when I was getting married, and I recognized, okay, there's a lot of things in Barbados. I wanted to get my wedding dress. I wanted to get my hair done. I wanted to get my nails. I wanted to get everything. But I was running all over the place. I said, no. I don't want this to happen to other brides, to other grooms. So I decided I wanted to create a company, a space where persons who were getting married can have a complete experience. And that is how House of Eli Wedding was birthed. So my business, House of Eli Wedding, we sell wedding dresses, we do bouquets, we do boutonnieres. Listen, we do decor, we do packages where you have the location. Listen, it's a real all-to-both experience.
So a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop, Kim.
Okay. Because I'm seeing some gorgeously bounded books on the table. So now it's more about budgeting. And let me tell you, every micro-entrepreneur, every Bajan right now, we's all Bajans from budgets. You tell us about your new venture of Kingdom Budgeting just for women.
Okay, well, my story about Kingdom Budgeting for women, it started from a place where this was my life. I had my son at what I would call an early age, those early 20s, and I really needed to budget my money. I needed to handle my finances so that I could be able to take care of my son. Well, how the book came about, I was asked to speak at a session. I was not the featured speaker, but it didn't work out with the featured speakers and they threw me in there. But I would say God has a plan and he had a plan. And so I talked about what I was accustomed doing, budgeting. I was so accustomed handling my finances to take care of my family in a good way. And so this is what I spoke about. Then after that, I decided, you know what? Let me put this in a book. I put it in a book and it went from there. It went from there. And then I wrote my second book, The Kingdom Budgeting Diary 2, all to both.
All to both indeed. So we're talking about a wedding planner who has products and services and no, not just one book, but two books.
But two.
Girl, that's the best example of the all to both. Now, where can we find you if we want to get product set number A for getting married and I want some things? Tell me where we find you.
Well, I am on the social media, so you can find me. I am on Instagram as House of Eli Wedding. If you want to get decor services, if you want to get packages for your wedding. I also have my website, houseofeliwedding.com. You can find everything there. You can find pictures, you can find testimonials, you can get in contact with me there. You can see my lovely packages for brides, for grooms. Go there, that's the space to be. If you're interested in wedding dresses, the Wedding Shop 246. The Wedding Shop 246 on Instagram.
I know, as we all Bajans from budgets, where are we going to find these books? Because me personally, I need the Kingdom Budgeting Diary. Where am I going to go and buy that?
Well, these are all about empowerment. So you can find me on Instagram as House of Empower. That's EM full stop power. House of Empower. And when you go there, you're going to find my link tree. Easy peasy peasy. So it's on my link tree. You're going to see the Amazon links. You can buy the books if you're overseas, if you're international, and if you're local, you can get them right there from me.
Now tell me why Bajans need to buy from Bout here. Because you run the full gamut of products and services. You've turned your passion into purpose, into profits. So tell Bajans why they need to buy from Bout here.
Bajans, you need to buy from Bout here. You know why? You are putting life into that thing which defines you. Barbados is your home, and everything and everyone who develops something great, they're adding value to what we call Bout here. You need to buy from Bout here. Don't only buy from over there. I'm stopping you from buying from over there, but buy from home first. home drums, beat
first. Girl, you could not have said it better. Thank you so much for visiting us. I know for sure. I already done tick the one box already. But you see that second box budgeting? I need that. So Kingdom Budgeting for Women. Bajans, it is now time for us to do what? Buy from Bout here. Welcome back to Buy from Bout here. Now, we're talking about the all too both this week. A cadre of excellently talented Bajan women who can do so many things. Now, right now, we're doing a Bajan fusion. I'm going to give way to my guest. She will introduce herself and tell you all about her brand. What's going on, my girl?
What's going on, Kim? I am Celia Cullimore, founder and senior project manager for Bajan Fusion. We are a fitness lifestyle service where we package experiences around the island for locals and visitors. On any given month, you can experience mountain biking, hiking, caving, paintball, paddleboard, horseback riding, exercise classes, lifestyle workshops, you name it. It's all about doing something new, doing something different, doing something challenging, and most importantly, doing something for you.
I love that, doing something for you. And I like your motto, keep moving with Bajan Fusion. Now, I know that you have some exercise in mind. And first, before we get there, because I'm going to warm up to that, you tell me why you decided to start Bajan Fusion.
Yeah, so the idea came about when I was living in New York. I left Barbados on a basketball scholarship. I got my master's, I got my bachelor's, and I worked for a global financial services company. And during that time, the economy tanked. And very quickly, I realized I'm not going to be here any longer. We were losing visas, and I wasn't going to get back my visa. So I had to come back to Barbados. And knowing that I was coming back to Barbados, I connected with the fitness movement in New York, and it was really about fusing fitness, fusing cultures. And I brought that group to Barbados in 2012 for a crop over, getting them to experience Barbados. And when they left, it was, how do I keep Bajan Fusion alive? What am I doing? And I read a blog on ziplining, and really that's where the brand really evolved into soft adventure and sporting activities, where we started to do the hiking and stuff like that. But the idea really came about when I was in the US, and it was because of me going through a lot of pain, and I needed to make sure that I did something where I fused all of my passions, fitness, sports, HR, and projects.
So it's really a true Bajan fusion. That's a wonderful explanation for the word Bajan fusion. Now, I have been following you on social media, and people follow Celia for true. It is truly an amazing experience. I want you to show us some of your movements, and I know they got Bajan names.
Absolutely.
That's what I like. So let me go.
All right, so today I'm going to show you Tata Booty. I would have learned Tata Booty from my grandmother. And Tata Booty is what Bajans refer to as a pond fly or a dragonfly. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the routine, and then we're going to get into it together.
No problem.
So you're going to reach to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, across the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, into a lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, into a pulse. 1, 2, lean. 1, dragonfly or pond fly. Yes, but wait. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was so funny, right? My grandmothers who gave us the idea, right? And it's about educating Bajans. We may not know everything, but to hear from the old folks, we're like, Tata Booty? I love that word. I need to put that within my brand. Yes, we have Gutter Purr, we have Cat Spraddle, we have Burgadum, Burgalats, we got Over Day. So it's really about fusing Bajanism, fusing Bajan culture and Bajan.
One more. I think I could do one more. Quick one.
Another routine?
No, not a whole routine. One more step that I can do.
For Tata Booty or?
Tata Booty.
All right, cool, let me go again. So we kind of break down the routine as well. So what I just want you to do is reach, lift your leg off the floor and squeeze your glutes at the same time.
Squeeze
so
in
right
glutes.
here.
So where do we find you?
Right here. on Instagram, Facebook at Bajan Fusion. Or you can visit our website, www.bajanfusion.com.
So tell me why Bajans need to do some Bajan fusion.
Bajans need to invest in their health and their overall wellness. It's about getting outdoors, exploring Barbados, seeing the beauty of what we call Barbados. And it's important that we take care of ourselves holistically.
That's true.
Body, mind, and spirit.
Well, let me tell you, I enjoy the tata booty. I move my hand, I move my foot, I squat, I do everything. Bajans, if you ain't try it, try some Bajan fusion. And don't forget, buy from Bout here. But Celia, I want to give you the last word. Why Bajans need to buy from Bout here?
They need to buy from Bout here because I think Buy from Bout here is a great brand, and you are encouraging other young people to get moving, get their businesses started, and encouraging Bajans to buy from Bout here. Supporting our locals, supporting our young people, supporting micro, small, and medium-sized businesses.
Could have said it better. Well, last word was you. Levy Tatabuki out of here.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pulse. 1, 2, lean. 1, 2, middle. Lean again.
Oh dear.
Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
Thank you, Celia.
You're welcome.
I enjoyed it. Hi, and welcome back to Buy from Bout here. I have Hummingbird Soap Studio right here so with us today. I have learned so much about soaps, deodorants, candles, you name it. We talk about it all too both. Now this woman does do so many things. When you are a micro entrepreneur, you really have an excellent skill set. You are a marketer, you are a manufacturer, you're everything. Now this wonderful lady is going to introduce herself. She's going to share her brand story and tell you all about Hummingbird Soap Studio. What going on, my girl?
What's going on, Kim? Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I am thankful. You?
I am great. Look, when I saw your brand, and first thing that got me is the color. It is a
Thank you.
kaleidoscope of color, and you
kaleidos-
are a kaleidoscope of talent. Now, I know that we're in summer, and it is a little warm outside, and you have an all-natural deodorant. Tell me about this product.
So our deodorant has in most ingredients that you can eat, such as arrowroot powder. We also have in coconut oil and a little bit of a fragrance because the main purpose of a deodorant is to control odor. We don't do antiperspirants because as persons in the cosmetic industry know, antiperspirants help to stop the body from
Getting rid of the waste.
and they help to stop you from sweating, which is really not the purpose for a deodorant. A deodorant, you really should still be able to let your pores breathe, for lack of other term. We also do sanitizers, we do lotions, we do body butters. Yeah, we do
So the full
a wide
gamut.
range.
Now,
yeah.
tell me what inspired you to start Hummingbird Soap Studio.
Well, it really started off with my daughter in 2012 when she was going to school. She wanted a project to do after school, and I really started off with melt and pour soap from a local store here in Barbados. Then as time went on, I realized, you know what, there gotta be more to it than this. So I did some online, did some face-to-face courses, and from that, Hummingbird Soap Studio was born.
So how long have you been in business?
I've been in business. August 24th this year will be 10 years, actually.
10
So we're
years?
celebrating 10 years this year.
Congratulations, my
Thank
girl.
you.
Now tell me what have been some of the biggest blessings in Hummingbird Soap Studio.
Well, some of the biggest blessings we have had thus far is being able to share our talent with like-minded people, basically being social entrepreneurs, giving back to our communities, and our communities are not necessarily the areas we live in, they are the persons we interact with as well. We also do workshops. We have some coming up in August.
Tell me when in August.
We have the starting from the 12th of August, and we're going right down till the second week in September. Every Saturday, we're going to be holding them in Christchurch at the main event. And our workshops are usually very lively. We usually have females come in, but we also have a few males, believe it or not, who are into skincare, because they too have families that have skin problems, skin challenges, and they have decided, let's try something and see where we could go with it.
So Hummingbird Soap Studio, you do workshops, you have skincare, you have soaps, you have candles, you have deodorant. Anything gonna be next for Hummingbird Studio?
Yes, we have some things in the bag. We're holding it a little bit close for now, but stay tuned, it'll be out shortly.
Where do we find you? Because I'm so interested in finding out more about this deodorant. Where do we find you?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Hummingbird Soap ST, or you can find me via my website, which is hummingbird.soapstudiobim.com.
Now, why Bajans need to invest in good quality natural deodorant and skincare products?
Well, we all need to invest in things that are good for our body, which is really linked to our well-being, our psyche, and how we interact with persons. So buying from Bout here would be essential for any person that lives on this beautiful rock I call home.
Thank you so much. It has certainly been a pleasure. I've learned a little bit about soaps and deodorants and natural deodorizers. It has been my pleasure, and I can't wait to try them. Bajans, if you're looking for some soaps, some deodorants, swap out the foreigner things and get what? Buy from Bout here. Hi, and welcome back to Buy From Bout here. Now, everybody know that Kim is a foodie. So what better gift to give me than an apron? Now, in studio, we have one of my favorite brands. The color, the vibrancy, everything about this brand is so Bajan. Check out my apron. Now, Amy,
Hi.
what's going on?
Going on?
How are you doing today?
I am very well, thank you.
Now, everybody already does know I is a foodie, and you have captured that in your work of art. Tell us about your brand and your brand story.
So we have two arms to the business. We have a fabric printing side, which is the Fabric Hut, and then we have the brand, which is all the products that you see here, that is under Amy St. Hill.
So you do the all to both.
Exactly.
So you have the products and you have the actual fabric. Now, what inspired you to start this kind of business?
Whenever people ask me this question, I always say that it started because I was dissatisfied in my job. And that is true, but it's not really fair to my job because it makes it sound like I was doing something that was so far removed from textile design, which is not true. I was doing textile design. I was a freelance designer for close to 10 years at the time that I started this brand. But I wasn't doing it the way that I wanted to do it. When you're designing for somebody else, you're always working to their brief and their idea, and you're quite far from the customer that will eventually buy the product. And what I was really hankering after in 2017 was that creative control. So being able to just do whatever I wanted, and then also to take the design all the way from the drawing and designing phase right through to the finished product. And then being able to interact with the customer, see if people like it, see if they don't like it. If they don't like it, why don't they like it? Can we fix it? So that was it.
Well, I absolutely love it. And one of the things that really drew me to your brand is that you were able to capture the Bajan essence. So everything from the chattel houses to Mokojambis to Mama Sally's. Now, what inspired you to marry the Bajan with your textiles?
Well, just that. Like, I love it. It's fun. And I think that when people buy a product, it's really nice that they get to see things from their surroundings. I mean, it happens in other parts of the world, so why can't it happen here?
And you know what's interesting as well? Not only do you have the products, you now actually have the fabric as well. Because you've recently launched Fabric Hut, and I see some beautiful fabrics there. Now, Amy, tell me about some of your prints, because I know Fabric Hut is very new, so show me some of your prints today.
Okay, so this is a lot of what we do right now. Our product line sort of has these prints in it, but within the Fabric Hut itself, we also have a whole heap of prints. I think we have close to 50 right now on the website that you can actually order. And it is as small as a meter at a time, and basically as much as you need for whatever you want. For individuals, if they are wanting to make a dress for themselves, or for other small or micro businesses, if they want to make a line of dresses or a line of anything, really.
That is so amazing. And I'm seeing some Barbadian colors in there. I'm
Yes.
seeing some colors from our landscape, from our seascape. I think it's absolutely amazing how you've turned your passion into products and now into profits. So you've got your cushions, you've got your tea towels, you've got your aprons, and you've got the actual fabric as well.
Yep.
What is next for you, my girl?
Hoping to do some fashion.
Fashion. I'm seeing fashion here. Tell me about this dress.
Well, there's not much to tell, really. It's just another print that I loved, and I've always loved fashion. I worked in fashion before I did this, so it's just sort of melding those two things.
So we can come to you for dresses now. We can come for you for fabric. We can come to you for all of these things. Now, where are we coming?
Physically, I'm at Brighton Market every Saturday morning. You can also visit my studio in For a Pilgrim. On the internet, I'm on social media at Amy St. Hill on Instagram and at The Fabric Hut on Instagram. And you can also view and buy online all of these products at thefabrichutbim.com.
fabrichutbim.com. So why should Bajans buy from Bout here and support your brand?
Because it's support. And if we don't support local businesses, then they're going to disappear.
Look, I could not agree with you more. And I do like to come and see you on Saturday mornings at Brighton with your bright array of pillows, cushions, tea towels, etc. Now, tell me, as a micro entrepreneur, what would be the one piece of advice that you would give another micro entrepreneur who's interested in dabbling, in turning their passion into profits?
I would say don't quit. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Girl, he has really got to keep going. Amy, it's certainly been a pleasure. I can't wait to see what you have next. I am loving the dress.
Thank you.
I am loving my apron, and I'm calling it my apron for good reasons. And all of your array of products and services. Bajans, buy from Bout here. Really and truly. It is how we are supporting our communities, we're supporting our families. And if you are a micro entrepreneur and you want to be a part of Buy From Bout here, follow us on IG at Buy From Bout here. Send me an email at buyfrombouthhere@gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 266-0779. This has been Buy From Bout here.